For 1 week each year, the entire world of golf descends upon TPC Sawgrass for a world-class event, the Players' Championship. From the first tee shot early Thursday morning to the dramatic finish on Sunday evening, crowning the champion of champions, the compelling story of this world-class sporting event is told. But it's the stories behind the scenes that make the event so special. The action outside the ropes actually began weeks before the first putt dropped.
Today we had the Players Charity Shootout on 17. We had 15 charities out here represented by folks with very well-meaning and good connections with the various charities.
That's right there.
The folks who are participating had 2 shots on the famous 17. And it turned out to be Tony Baselli representing the Tony Baselli Foundation. He got closest.
I won $10,000 today to go to our after-school program here in Jacksonville. This money will go a long way. The PGA Tour, the players have been a partner of ours for a long time, so this just is added benefit. And it's a fun event, and it shows how much they do here in Jacksonville for the local community and local charities.
Saturday morning before the 2014 Players Week commenced, the Players Donna 5K welcomed 1,500 runners and walkers to raise funds and awareness to finish breast cancer.
Runners set, go!
The vision is that everybody in the world that wants to solve this disease comes here to this beautiful course. I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger because people really do want to end this disease and help people. It was just wonderful to see so many people come out supporting our efforts to end breast cancer. More than $220,000 raised to date just from this event alone. So many wonderful charitable organizations benefit from the players, and I can't say enough about their generosity.
The first salute of the week took place later that day as the Birdies for the Braves Patriots Outpost played host to the annual Military Jobs Fair. 40 companies were in attendance, all with open hiring opportunities for active duty, reserve, retired military, veterans, and military spouses.
This is one of the best military veterans job fairs simply because you have the city behind it, you have the business community, plus the Players Championship, all leveraging their marketing capabilities to make sure all veterans know about this.
All you're going to do is you're just going to go with
Military veterans bring a lot of inherent skill sets that I think the private sector appreciates. Companies that you see here in the Patriot Outpost, they know that identifying veterans to add to their workforce makes them veteran strong, and it's good not only for patriotic reasons, but also good for the bottom line.
Monday, the Players Week kicked off bright and early as Estella's presented Women's Day at TPC Sawgrass.
This is a day of corporate dialogue, and it's a day for you, and you're here.
An amazing event with an equally impressive panel of guest speakers. Female executives and businesswomen from across Florida's First Coast spent the day learning, networking, and exchanging ideas that focused on the themes of health and wellness.
It's important for us to make sure that we continue to support each other and continue to support events like this because it truly makes a difference. Understand the power that you possess, and I want you to take charge because I think it's key.
I think a lot of people are too ambitious when they get started. They want too much, too fast, too soon, and be careful what you wish for. You need to prove yourself. You need to be versatile, and then eventually put it to use.
We truly believe that it is time to tee up the conversation on how women's health impacts your success, your family's success, and just your happiness in living a great life.
What do we think? Spectacular today?
Awesome. Thank you, everyone.
Also on Monday was one of the most endearing events of the week. The PGA Tour and Operation Shower hosted a group baby shower for moms-to-be whose husbands are deployed members of the military.
He's going off to war.
This is one of the most special events we do, and it's one of the highlights of this week. We hope this is a memorable and a very special event for each of you. We thank you for your service, for your sacrifice, and for your friendship.
Tuesday morning, the PGA Tour Wives Association and the Players Championship hosted children and families from Wolfson Children's Hospital and Community Peds Care for a fun-filled circus-themed morning featuring arts and crafts, clowns, face painting, and zoo animals from Jacksonville Zoo.
We serve children in our community who are suffering from chronic illnesses, who are dealing with life-threatening and sometimes life-limiting illnesses.
Just to have that interaction and that hands-on feel and to be out here in the fresh sun air, it's just amazing for them.
That was awesome.
It's one of those rare opportunities when they just get to be a kid.
While the little kids were having the time of their lives, two wounded warriors were like kids in a candy store across the way on the driving range. Callaway Golf brightened the day for Stephen Jones and Gabe Watt as they rolled out the red carpet with a personal club fitting and a lesson from PGA Tour professional John Rollins.
You're going to just try to hit the ball with this hand right there.
Better. Good. That's better.
Get fitted for clubs and get tips from tour pros. I wouldn't ever imagine this would happen in my wildest dreams. You know, this is something that 13-year-old Gabe never saw coming.
Beautiful putt.
The kids took center stage again in the afternoon for a very special annual event. More than 150 youth from the North Florida chapter of the First Tee took part in the Players Proud Partner PWC's First Tee Challenge.
The First Tee is a youth development organization focused on teaching life skills through the game of golf, and the values that are taught through the First Tee program are very consistent with the values of PWC, and that's why we're really pleased to be a national trustee of the First Tee now for over 15 years.
PGA Tour pros Daniel Summerhays and Jonathan Bird joined Golf Channel's Rich Lerner, the First Tee's Joe Louis Barrow, and PWC's Jay Henderson on this unforgettable day.
There we go, good swing, way to go.
Congratulations to PWC to really take this on. This is the marquee event of the PGA Tour, and to take that responsibility, have these kids from the North Florida chapter, you have to give a big hand to PWC.
I'm just encouraged that there's an organization out there teaching great values to kids through the game of golf.
Wednesday marked the annual Birdies for the Brave Military Appreciation Day at the Players, the traditional salute and thank you to our armed forces. Military men and women, along with their families, were guests all week at the Players, and their own hospitality venue, the aptly named Patriots Outpost, once again served as the celebration's command center.
We will always be indebted to everybody here who has served. We have three very special gentlemen here today that I'd like to recognize who are tied to the PGA Tour.
Special presentations included a gift of a TPC membership to Sergeant Ryan Cassavant. Dell Computers donated laptops and printers to members of the Canines for Warriors. And PGA Tour professional Jerry Kelly had the honor of re-enlisting Navy Chief Petty Officer Wayne Rickerson.
Wayne, just raise your right hand. I can never repay you for the sacrifices that you've made for this country and for my family. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that.
And no Military Appreciation Day would be complete without turning up the volume just a bit.
It's my distinct pleasure to introduce Mr. Jake Owen.
Wednesday was filled with pageantry and excitement, and an evening concert by Jake Owen marked the official start of the tournament. So many positive things had already taken place before the first tee shot had been struck, proving once again that together, anything's possible.